Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a full-time YouTuber in Ghana? Well, that's why this video is here. This is DMK. Welcome. Let's go. If you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing, like the videos, and share. Welcome to the Dark Gang. So today I wanted to tone it down a bit and wanted to talk about some of the struggles that come with being a small Ghanaian YouTuber. Now, a lot of people actually have this perception that when you're a YouTuber, you make a lot of money instantly, everything goes well, you have a great life. It's not exactly always the case. There is a lot about YouTube that people really don't seem to understand, and how hard it is to gain a bit of a following. I believe I have made some reference to this, but I never planned on being a YouTuber. If you asked me what I was going to be doing a year ago, I would have told you by now I would be in the Ghana School of Law, but that wasn't the path I had. I actually started YouTube because I wanted to promote a small business I had started up briefly, where I was designing posters and logos for people. That was the intention, at least. And in the process of wanting to learn about the video editing side of what I may potentially do, I decided, hey, why not record a video, put it up on YouTube, see how it goes. And that pretty much started the whole cycle of wanting to put videos out and all that stuff. So I've practically listed the 6 biggest struggles I have had since starting this journey. It's been a 4-month journey, and I believe this could help someone who is planning to start a YouTube channel anytime soon, actually. So one of my biggest struggles, and one of the biggest things for me to overcome, was trying to find a camera presence and trying to be confident. Now, this has been very huge for me because ordinarily I can be a little bit of a shy person at times. It's hard to believe for those who know me. I remember when I was shooting my very first video, and you do see fragments of it with the video, if not the whole thing. I was struggling to be confident on camera, and it's been something that I still struggle with till this day. I just have a better way of masking it now. I didn't know what to say, I didn't know how to start, I didn't know where the video was going to go, even though I had planned it out all in the script and stuff. And one of the biggest things for me was actually figuring out how not to come across as boring, because that's a bit of a personality trait of mine. Admittedly, I can be a little stoic, a little boring at times, but it was the biggest thing I had to jump over and try to figure out. I'm still getting there, but it takes time. You don't want to sound like a lecturer when you're on camera, and you try to do the best you can to be engaging with your audience that will potentially watch your videos. Another thing for me was having sleepless nights, and this happens a lot because of editing. It has helped me in producing some of my best work so far on the channel, such as my experience with DMK videos, some of my vlogs, actually, one of which I released last week, which I believe you should check out, the 20-kilometer hike I did. But a lot of it for me was trying to get the best possible results out of the work I did, and just trying to accentuate the features of the places I was in so that to make the videos as engaging as possible. I don't have the best confidence necessarily, I have touched on that, but I don't have the personality of a lot of our great Ghanaian YouTube vloggers and all that. So it's a bit of a struggle, but you need to find a way to make it engaging without putting yourself in the picture, in my context. And that's where a lot of those sleepless nights came from. Sometimes it's because I see stats and I see the videos going up and I get so excited, and I get into a bit of a frenzy, but that's what it is. I think it's really great when you see a video doing so well and you know how much you've put into it, and seeing that people are seeing it and appreciating it. It's a very rewarding feeling. Now, another thing is figuring out your niche, and this is a very vital question that YouTubers need to ask themselves, or potential YouTubers need to ask themselves before starting their channel. And I really learned this lesson from Kone Opoku. I will leave a link to her content. She does natural hair stuff, one of my best friends. She pretty much broke it down to me that, hey, if you're going to start a YouTube channel, you need to be zeroed in on something specific, something people are looking for, and something that you can generate a lot of content off of. So in Kone's case, she does a lot of natural hair stuff, which is very good for ladies especially, because they're always looking for ways to style their hair. They're always looking for ways to look nicer. And she has catered to those needs, and she's making content. She's making some really great content. Last time I checked, she was nearly at 1,000 subs, and I would really appreciate it if from this video you could go and subscribe to her channel. I'll be thankful for that. But still a serious question you need to ask. What am I going to be talking about? How sustainable is the content that I am bringing forward to the masses? How catchy would it be? How much can I engage people? How much can I build a following with the things I bring? And to be honest, I do a lot of movie reviews, right? But to be honest, I never saw myself going into that. I really didn't think it was going to be a heavy part of what I do on the channel, but it just kind of blew up when I did my very first review on the Kevin Hart Zero F's Given, and it just got 1,000K in like 3 days. I'm like, okay, I think I may have something here. And then I do some reviews and get like 14 views, and thankfully I haven't had a single digit view video, but it happens. And another key thing I have come to understand and have to struggle with a lot was figuring out my audience. Now with Ghanaian YouTube, it's a little tricky because admittedly there are many people that don't constantly watch stuff on YouTube, but there are equally a lot of people that do. And a lot of times you will find that these people that actually constantly watch stuff on YouTube may not have even seen your content before. And it can get very frustrating when you do something very Ghanaian centric and practically no one within Ghana is watching. And I really had this experience with my first experience with DMK episode, where I was staying in a Bano hotel, and I had a lot of viewership from Ukraine, really. That is the #1 demographic I was able to reach, even though it was something within Ghana. And all of this ties into my 5th point, which is gaining support. Now, you are told when you start YouTube that, hey, when you start, make sure your friends and your family are in on it. My mom didn't know I had actually started a channel until I was about 5 videos in. I had let a lot of my friends know, and it was very pivotal in getting my first 100 subscribers. But how I jumped from 100 to 200 was it took a little bit of hard work. And with this, I really needed to make use of my social media platforms. So that was my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook, my WhatsApp, and especially my Snapchat. And just around the time I did my Big Mouth review, I remember I didn't sleep that night. From about 6 p.m. to about 4 a.m. the next day, all I was doing was hitting up people individually in my Snapchat. People I'd never even had conversations with, going, oh, hi, how are you doing? I'm sorry to bother you. My name is John Andrew. I have a YouTube channel. I've posted so and so video. I would really love for you to check it out. And if possible, please do hit that subscribe button. I'm really trying to get somewhere. I would really be grateful if you could do this for me. And I have had people that have been very receptive, and I am immensely grateful for those people. I even had some of them come back and hit me and tell me what they think about my videos and how I may improve stuff. But I have also had those people, and I remember 3 people in particular, one of which actually told me, what am I going to do with this information you're giving me? And that was a bit of a stinger, but I didn't realize how bad it could actually get until I had this lady I had never spoken to before, who I approached nicely and was like, oh, hey, I have this going on. Could you please at least check it out, and if possible, subscribe? And she just told me point blank, I won't. That was a dagger shot, but I took it in my stride. I've actually had some Uber drivers subscribe to my channel. Shockingly, I've had people I've met in public who I have been able to engage in conversation and go like, oh, hey, I'm doing this, please help me out. They do it right away without even you having to ask sometimes. And I'm really grateful for where I am currently, and I'm really trying to do this the right way. So, it makes things easier. And this is easily the biggest thing I need to speak about, and this is something I need to address, especially for people who have been in the YouTube game. You've experienced this a lot, and for people who are now going to get into it, you need to understand this. You need to be willing to deal with disappointment at times. You need to be willing to deal with that possibility that your videos might not get seen, that your friends might not share your stuff. That happens a lot. Admittedly, everyone is busy, but you know, it wouldn't really take long to just put a link out there and see where it goes. But you will have some shortcomings. You will have times where a video you've planned for and you've worked towards for so long comes out and you've put your best efforts into it and it just doesn't get the intended effect you were looking for. But that should never be a reason for you to give up. One thing you need to keep at the back of your mind is every video you put out is a digital asset and you are marketing yourself with every video you put out. One video is an extra chance to put yourself out to the world, to possibly have a viral moment, to possibly reach masses, to reach people that are interested in your content, to reach people that genuinely want to see you succeed in this crazy life we call YouTubing. So those are the points I've had to bring to you today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it a little interesting and that it's giving you a bit of insight into some of the things that we all deal with as YouTubers in Ghana, especially when you're a small YouTuber. I would really love to get some feedback for you. So if you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. It would only take a second, it's free. I am continuing on March Madness, so one video a day the whole of March. We'll do it. I'm running out of words. That's one of the things I have to deal with. Bloopers. I get a lot of them, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care. As I have said before, wear a mask. COVID is a real thing. I will see you in the next one. Dark Man, out.